There's so many flies. I have an idea of making a blog or a podcast vlog, which is basically an audio version of a vlog, and it might never come into fruition, but I just wanted to share my ideas, and I might never follow through them anyway. But I thought of a different theme every day. There is Nihongo Nichiyobi, which is Japanese Sunday, where I do the entire vlog in just Japanese, and then there's Musical Monday, where I can sing or share music related stuff. Then there's Trending Tuesday, which is kind of explanatory in itself, where we talk about the latest news or everything that's kind of like a world issue, I guess. Then there's Welcome Wednesday, where I invite guests over or do interviews, or we talk about different personalities, specific individuals or groups or organizations. And then there's Topic Thursday, where you guys can interact with me and tell me what you want me to talk about or what we can talk about together. And then there's Filipino Friday, where, again, self-explanatory, I do the entire podcast in Tagalog, which is the Filipino dialect that I'm using. And last but not the least is Simple Saturday, which is me talking about more on intentional living, such as my usual lifestyle things that I like to share, such as minimalism, decluttering, and more recent, zero waste and conscious living, being environmentally friendly and all that. Yeah, so random. Konnichiwa, Roxette here, and I'm a little sick today, quite recently, but in this video I want to talk about the Zero Waste Initiative and the importance of living an intentional life while trying your best to reduce your waste as possible to zero, which is, we all know it's impossible because every day we produce billions and billions of trash, and it's really damaging to the environment. And so after much binge watching on YouTube or just reading blogs online, I've come across some points. I took down some notes on some simple ways in which we can reduce our carbon footprints and live a more intentional and eco-friendly lifestyle. So we all heard of this phrase before, the reduce, reuse, recycle. And what are the simple ways that we can incorporate this into our daily life is, number one is using reusable bags. It could be made of cloth, silicone, or mesh, and instead of using those paper bags or plastic bags, especially, so damaging to the environment, we should use a more reusable, in the sense we never have to throw them away, or we never have to think about getting rid of them, because we can always use them. Otherwise, you can just try and give them away instead of throwing it away, and it goes straight into the ocean, or worse, it goes into wildlife. And it's always nature that has to pay for the humans' problems. Next is reusable bottles. Something that's good for both hot and cold beverages, since I myself, I'm a person who loves to drink just all sorts of beverages like milk tea, coffee, shakes. And instead of getting that plastic disposable cup, why not bring your own and just put it there? And I don't think it's that too much of trouble to wash it in the sink, right? And next is reusable utensils. Having your own spoon, fork, knife, chopsticks, and even straws will do so much of a difference, even if you're just one person. Because imagine the amount of disposables you have used in your entire life, and imagine just making that one change into using reusables instead of disposables. Packing food in glass jars. The dogs are being noisy. Packing food in glass jars, or instead of throwing away any of your reusables, make use of all of them as much as possible. Just really try to avoid all of that plastic and paper and everything that takes years or a really long time to decompose. So with that, there's also the concept of EcoBricking. It's quite a long topic, so make sure to Google that. And it's a really interesting concept of reducing your carbon footprint. Next is going local, organic, and natural. It could be quite expensive for some people, but if you search DIYs more often than buying all the processed goods that are fast and available everywhere, I think it can make much of a difference, because you want to treat yourself good too, because anything you consume might come into direct contact with your skin or into your body. So why not make sure that whatever you're consuming is actually good for you. Next is also reducing energy. It can be electricity, it can be saving water, all sorts of things that doesn't just reduce your bills, but also reduces the damage that you do to the environment. Next is going bulk. So like I said, instead of buying individual packages, you can go bulk, and it saves a lot of packaging, and it avoids a lot of unnecessary packaging. You want to avoid all those eco-unfriendly kind of stuff. And last is changing your usual materials at home into either wood, like bamboo, or using tins, glass, or metal objects. For example, your toothbrush, or instead of using disposable tissues or wipes, why not go for washables? Like using your old clothes, instead of throwing them away, you can reuse them as your cleaning cloths, or anything. Let's save the environment, guys. That was all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something from this. I hope I'll tell you till next time.
Blackbird fly into the light of a dark black night.